What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Film Find Daily. I'm Adam Portress. Today's movie is 12 Angry Men from 1957, directed by Sidney Lumet, written for the screen and for a couple other places, as I'll talk, is Reginald Rose, starring Henry Fonda and a boatload of other people. I'll read their names off in a second. But 12 Angry Men started out as a television program as a special, then was adapted to the screen to adapted to a play, and then to the big screen. This is probably the most well-known version. It is a great film. It is about pretty much the idea of reasonable doubt within the American court system. In most cases involving murder, as is now, the majority, or not the majority, but the entirety of a jury needs to vote one way or the other, or it is considered a hung jury. And essentially what the plot revolves around is there's a young man who's accused of murder. He is of an unspecified race, but we kind of figure he's Puerto Rican, I believe. They walk in after the trial is over to deliberate, and everybody seems to go, boom, slam dunk, this kid's guilty, he completely did it. And Henry Fonda's character, juror number 8, which is another cool thing about the movies, you never hear anyone's names, it's always numbers, it's juror 1 through 12. I thought that's a very cool touch. But so Henry Fonda's character is like, no, I just don't think it is. I just don't think he's guilty. And everyone is completely pissed off because they all just like, look, we know he's guilty. We all just want to go home. And we don't want to have a hung jury. We need to go back with a unanimous vote one way or the other. And so basically it's up to Henry Fonda to go and just explain and go over the case with everyone else as to why he believes that this kid is not guilty. Just because of reasonable doubt. I think there are just fantastic performances throughout this entire movie. Everyone deserves credit because each character, it's written so well because each character has their own little time to shine. I'm going to go ahead and read off all the names because I don't want to skip everybody. Of course, you have Henry Fonda, Lee J. Cobb, Ed Begley, E.G. Marshall, Jack Warren, Martin Balsam, John Fielder, Jack Klugman. Oh God. Like I said, I got to read them all here. Jack Klugman, Edward Benz, Joseph Sweeney, George Volsek, Robert Weiner. I mean, it is just a great cast who all give super great performances. And I think it's really good. This is one of those movies like To Kill a Mockingbird that really kind of show the American court system, I think, at its best, to where, the rule of law actually goes into place the way that it should. It's all pretty much contained in the jury room for the most part. I think there's like 3 minutes of outside stuff, but for the most part you're in this one set, which I'm sure they loved for the stage play and whatnot. But this Criterion disc actually does contain the original television broadcast as well as a couple other special features. So if you got a little bread and you like the special features kind of idea, the Criterion disc is a good one. Though I will say, I've compared it to another 12 Angry Men DVD, and I'll say this, as far as the image goes, negligible. So if you're not that big into the special features, I'm sure you can pick this up for relatively cheap because Criterion discs do tend to sway on the expensive side sometimes. But that is today's movie, 12 Angry Men from 1957, directed by Sidney Lumet, written by, oh my goodness, I'm just blanking, Reginald Rose. I'm so tired. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything like that, please feel free to email me at thefilmfind@gmail.com. Please visit thefilmfind.com. There you will find the links to our Facebook page, our Twitter page, everything like that. The podcast is on its way. Should be having one this weekend, I believe. So that'll do it for today's episode. See you next time, guys.